Hello, everybody. It is after 10 o'clock, but it is Friday, so I'm here doing my Feel Good Friday actually on Friday, so that's always a good thing. And I have had a drama-free week, so that's also good. No trees fell. I have electricity. I'm not possibly getting stuck in another country, so it's always super, super good. Have one person joining me over here on Instagram. So today, I'm going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, and I've seen lots of people suffering from the change of the seasons. So, if you guys haven't, make sure you follow me on Instagram, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, I have on there a couple of introductions in both English and Spanish of my full story, but just to talk about why this is super important to me. I could not breathe my whole entire life. So, specifically today, we're going to talk about things that you can take out of your life and natural remedies that you can use in your life in order to reduce allergies. So when we're talking about allergies, I actually looked up some information, and so I'll give you a definition. So, and just for informational purposes, 1 in 5 people, about 50 million Americans, suffer from some type of allergy. And allergies are actually a hypersensitivity of the immune system that's caused by damaging responses of something to your body. So there are seasonal allergies. These are in the spring and fall. Perennial allergies, which occur year-round. Food allergies, such as shellfish allergies. You can have drug and medication allergies. Indoor allergies, such as mold or dust. Skin and eye allergies. Pet animal allergies, such as dogs, cats, and insects. And I have all of those. So when I was sometime between 11 and 13, I was tested for allergies. And they tested me for 60 on my back and 8 on my arm, and I was allergic to 50 of the 60 on my back and all 8 on my arm. So out of 68 things they tested me for, I was allergic to 58 of them. I am allergic to cats, dogs, horses, 5 different types of trees, dust, mold, pollen, grass, cats, dogs, horses, all seafood, all fish, all tree nuts, coconut. Recently became mildly allergic to dairy. So, again, this is something that's near and dear to my heart. I suffered from it for a long time and have been researching, and now I don't even notice when there is actually, like a change in season anymore. People will be like, oh, this allergy season has been really bad. And I'm like, oh, really? Didn't notice. It's nice. I mean, my allergies were so bad that I used to, like 5 years ago, I would actually miss worship service because of it. I would miss worship service. Like, I had to take Zyrtec, Flonase, and Benadryl every single day, all year long, in order to just be able to function. And sometimes even then, it would not be enough. Sometimes I would still be bedridden taking that. And it's a process to build up your immune system. And that's why I specifically put build up your immune system, because it definitely was a process for me. It was like probably a 1.5 year process. Like, I just took the Flonase away, and then after that I took the Zyrtec away, like maybe 6 months later, and then I took the Benadryl away, and now I don't need any of that. I don't have it in my house. It was like so awesome to just throw that stuff away. So to start out with some of the things that are super, super important that you want to take out of your home, I found an article that talked about the 6 toxic threats that you have in your home that you need to be aware of. So you need to definitely make sure that before the climate change happens, that you are doing something to build your immune system up. Like, if you know that you suffer from these seasonal allergies, right, then you need to start priming your immune system, because climate changes can affect it. For me too, like when I travel, it's something that I need to be aware of, because a lot of times I'm doing various climate changes. Like when I go to Mexico, then a lot of times I'm going from cold weather to hot weather. So it's something I need to be aware of. Antibacterial chemicals. So having antibacterial chemicals, things that have triclosan in it, are linked to allergies and hay fever. So if you are using products that have those in them, then you need to make a goal to stop using those products. Because, so these are like some of the sanitizers, antibacterial chemicals that are in toothpaste and a lot of other personal care products. So you're putting things in your face and possibly your neck that is actually aggravating and causing additional allergies. So if you're not sure or you don't think you're going to remember what that word is, one thing that you can do is go to the Environmental Working Group.org website, EWG.org website, and you can put your products in there and you can look up to see, and it'll tell you the toxicity level and if it has allergens in it. So you want to start doing that on a regular basis if you suffer from any of those types of allergies that I mentioned, and try to get those toxins out of your home. Another one is BPA. So that's bisphenol A, which is used in plastics, lining of food cans, and thermal receipts. So that's another thing that you want to slowly get out of your home so that you can have less incidence of allergies. The next thing is cleaning products. So again, those cleaning products, you can go to the Environmental Working Group. You can stick them in there and see if they are allergen producing and the toxicity level of them. And if you are using toxic cleaning products, then you want to start eliminating those out of your home. Vinyl flooring is another thing that can cause allergies because they use phthalates in them, which is also something that's used in a lot of plastics. So that's something to definitely be aware of. And then preservative in pre-moistened wipes. So these hand sanitizers and these wipies that everyone has all over the place to try to make things more clean and sanitized are things that are contributing to allergies. So that's super, super important to realize and to make sure that we can find green alternatives to those things so that we're not having so many incidents of allergies. So I don't know if I can even say this. So the chemical that you're going to look for to make sure that are not in your pre-moistened wipes is methylazolinone, something like that. It's abbreviated as MI. But again, just go to the Environmental Working Group, throw the brand of wipes in there, look at the toxicity level and see if it is something that you need to slowly switch out. Hey everybody, thanks for everybody that have joined me. A lot of people waved and said hello. So now to move on to natural remedies that can assist with boosting your immune system so that you can have less incidence of allergies. So, of course, you can use conventional treatments. Like I said, I used to use those. I don't have to use them anymore, and I'm super excited that I could throw all of my allergy medicine away because, like I saw an article that Benadryl's linked to seizures, and there's some negative effects of Zyrtec, so I'm super excited to no longer have to use those. And so I do use the majority of the things that are mentioned here. So one is eat an anti-inflammatory alkaline diet. So I actually drink oxygenated and alkaline water on a regular basis. I get it from a local store here. Another thing that some of the things that are mentioned that helps to an anti-inflammatory diet is make sure that you're incorporating garlic. Garlic is definitely something that I use on a regular basis. Because of that, it's a huge boost to your immune system. Lemons, and I'm going to remind you guys of my awesome recipe that I do with some of these things later once we get through the full list. Green leafy vegetables. So last week I was talking about green leafy vegetables and how important they are. They show up in almost every list. So if you're not eating spinach every single day, you need to incorporate spinach into your diet every single day. So you guys know I get veggie egg white omelet every morning, whether it's frozen or I'm buying it from somewhere. It either will have spinach already in it, or I will take a whole big group of power greens like kale, spinach, and throw it on top of it if it didn't come with veggies in it. Probiotic rich foods. So kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, natto, yogurt, miso, all that stuff. Probiotic rich foods. Bone broth has lots of minerals and amino acids. Coconut milk, if you can eat that. I am allergic to it, so I can't have it. Almond butter and seeds. So I am, and this would be for people actually really that are allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to all tree nuts, so I can't do those. Gluten-free flours and grains for those that are allergic to those. And those are the foods that are mentioned in that group. So then local raw organic honey is one that is mentioned. So here's my local raw organic honey. I got this locally produced in Davison, Michigan. 100% pure raw honey. I got that at one of the health seminars that I went to recently. So this is a huge immune boost and will help reduce your incidence of allergies. Bragg's apple cider vinegar is another thing that you want to use on a daily basis. Quercetin, Quercetin, is something else you want to make sure that you have in your diet. So these are, you get that from cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, onions, shallots, green tea, and citrus fruits. So I do have green tea almost every day and also do a lot of citrus fruits. They can act as a natural, they will release the histamines, getting rid of your allergy symptoms. A neti pot, I have one of those. I've never had to use it ever. So neti pots are really good for clearing your nasal passages and getting rid of some of those symptoms for you. Eucalyptus. This list is actually taken from Dr. Axe. Eucalyptus essential oil and frankincense essential oil is mentioned here to assist. And then actual probiotic supplements. So probiotic supplements. So then just in addition to that, I do have a full video that I was talking about how to stay well all year long, which I'm happy to say happens to me. Everyone around me during the wintertime have something happening. Again, I don't even notice. So, but I'm going to repeat the recipe that I use in order to do that, which incorporates a lot of the things that are mentioned here. So I do a detox tea. Apple cider vinegar is also good for gut health, good for other things. And I do it every single morning. No matter how well or not I'm feeling, I do it every single morning. And by doing it every single morning, it helps boost my immune system so that I do not have allergy symptoms and I stay well. I don't catch things by using this. So it is 2 tablespoons of local raw organic honey, 2 tablespoons of Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar, half of a squeezed lemon, the juice of a squeezed lemon. So I put that, I boil or heat up water. So then I pour the water in order to make the actual tea. Then 2 teaspoons of organic cinnamon. And then 1 drop of Thieves Vitality essential oil, which is an essential oil that is super immune boosting, and 1 drop of lemon Vitality essential oil. I take that every single morning. every morning, every morning, every morning. As you guys know, I didn't have electricity for 4 days, and so I wasn't able to take it those 4 days. So I did take my a cap full of apple cider vinegar straight by itself because I need that. But when I'm out of town, like when I'm in another country and I can't take it, I can feel that I need it, and I'll come back and I'll take it like twice a day or 3 times a day to get my immune system back the way that it needs to be. So those are just, like, I can't stress it enough. I'm constantly, like, weekly, my other video that I have on it, I'm messaging people about it. So usually I was messaging people because they were under the weather and letting them know this could boost their immune system and help them get out of it sooner. But you guys still got to take it. And if you would take it every day, take it every day. And like sometimes I'll send it to people. To me, it doesn't taste bad at all. With the cinnamon, with the Thieves Vitality Essential Oil that has that clove, cinnamon, lemon, eucalyptus, that flavors it. The honey, combating the sourness of the apple cider vinegar. It does not taste bad to me at all whatsoever. And I've had a lot of people that they agree, like, it's not, they've tried to take apple cider vinegar by itself, but when they do it this way, they can take it. But a couple people have told me that they still didn't like it. But even, like I said, when I had to take just the cap full of apple cider vinegar, I'm like, but it tastes better than snot, right? Like, isn't it worth it so that you're not congested, so that you can breathe? Because again, that's how I live the majority of my life. Like, 2 noses always stopped up, congestion from here to here, burning, never being able to breathe. So to me, being able to breathe, it's just like a really awesome thing because I couldn't do it for like 30 years of my life. So super, super awesome. In addition to that, like mentioned in the list, probiotics. You guys know I do Young Living, and so I'm talking about some of the products that we have that assist with this. In addition to the other natural products that I mentioned that you could just get at your local grocery store. So we do have a Life 9 probiotic supplement that helps. And again, this will also help with your gut health, which really is very connected to your immune system. And then just a few other ones that I keep with me on a daily basis and I use in order to make sure, because again, I can do this, but then I can be in a situation that could possibly activate my reactions. Like I mentioned, when I talked about the allergies, I'm allergic to cats, dogs, and horses, so I may go over somebody's house that has a dog. So one of the things that is just super amazing for helping me with that is RC, Respiratory Care Blend. And so RC has in it eucalyptus globulus, myrtle, marjoram, pine, eucalyptus, lavender, and cypress. So this is just super, super good for soothing your respiratory system. And this is definitely something that I would use before I entered someone's home that has a cat or a dog. And that way I would be able to last like more than 5 minutes there. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to be in the house for more than 5 minutes. Eucalyptus by itself is another good one to diffuse in the mornings. Again, soothing to that respiratory system, very, very helpful. And then another combination that people just love and is amazing is putting together lavender, peppermint, and lemon. So some other good ones that they give love to your respiratory system. So you could just do 2 drops of each in your diffuser, or you can actually make a roller ball of this. You can actually rub it on. It can be used aromatically or topically, but another just super good combination that gives a lot of love to your respiratory system. So that's what I had to share with you guys. Again, just been seeing so many people on my timeline that have been suffering, and I know what that feels like. I lived that way for so long, and like I just love that I can breathe all the time and that I stay well all the time. And so I just want to share some of the tips and tricks. Again, I preach my power greens and protein in the morning for energy, so you got to get those power greens in. I preach taking my apple cider vinegar, organic honey, cinnamon, and dropping a couple essential oils in there for immune boost. Take that every day. It will change your life. Every day, though. Don't wait until you're feeling something. Take it every day, and you're repairing your immune system. And just think about this, like if you've been suffering for years, and especially if you're using some of those things that we talked about, you're using cleaning products that have those things in it, you're using Bath and Body Works that has some of those things in it, your system has built up all these toxins, and now we got to get those toxins out of your system. So it's going to take a while to reset your body. Like I said, for me, it was like a year and a half before it was completely clear. So just make sure that you understand that, and it's going to be a process, but start taking that recipe every single day, every single day, every single day. It will be so helpful for you. Keep some of those essential oils on you when you get into a new situation for the support that you need, and get those things in your diet and get those toxins out of your home. You do that, and I promise you, your respiratory system, your immune system will be so amazing. You will be you will forget. Like, I will have things come up on my timeline about how I was bedridden because of my allergies, and I'm like, I don't even remember what that feels like. And I want that for you guys. That's why I do this, because I want you guys to be where I am. I want you guys to know what it feels like to breathe all the time and be well and be like, oh, really? The allergies are bad this year? I didn't even notice. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. As usual, make sure you follow me on YouTube. It's just my name, Tashina Gonzalez. Make sure that you get some of this stuff. If someone has shared this video with you and you don't have access to some of the products that I talked about, make sure you get with that person. If I am that person for you and you need some more information, then as usual, direct message me. Have a wonderful day, share away, and thank you, everyone.